Ah, damn, I was a bit dumb. I should have been doing the Net Pagel Angler Extreme as I was, going through a couple different maps because we've been to Daedalus, where I have to go for one of them. We have been to the swamp, where I did have to go for one of them. And then also we went to Varellas, where I had to go for one of them. I'll try and keep it in mind. We are back in Ratchet once again. Traveling all over the place is the journey today. I mean, it was a journey last time as well. Like, there's just a lot of traveling in this game, but that's fine. So, why am I at Grisby? Well, I realized something, and that is that I haven't gotten a rune in a very, very long time, and I could sit here and try and naturally have them come to me, but apparently that just doesn't happen. So I decided, hey, let's look up which ones are really good, which ones I'll actually get a benefit out of when I'm doing the group content, so I'm not dragging my team down when I do Zul'Farrak later on. So, Grisby over here apparently just has one for sale, Rune of the Pact. So from my understanding, you initially had to do a quest for these, but now you can just purchase it. So, you can buy one for all of the classes, and we of course want the Rune of the Pact, which cost me 3 gold, which is not too bad. I can learn it. And from my understanding, it's a very strong dungeon and raid tool, because what it does is... Whoa, wrong button. What it does is it replaces Demonic Grace. It kind of plays with a similar feel. I think Demonic Grace might be better for solo play, but Demonic Pact says your pet's critical strikes apply the Demonic Pact effect to your party. For 45 seconds. Demonic Pact increases spell damage and healing by 10% of your spell damage, or 23, whichever is higher. So, whenever my mob is critting, whenever my summon, my imp for example, is critting, I'm applying a 10% healing and spell damage modifier. Now, in my case, it says it's either 10% of my spell power, of my spell damage, or 23. So we can open this menu up, and we can see on the spell, I'm assuming... Wait, why is it so much lower than it was previously? Didn't I have much more spell power previously, or am I just... Didn't I have... Oh, I guess I had the buff on me, like the world buffing. So I guess my bonus damage, my spell power, probably is either 42 or 61. I'm not sure which one it takes, but let's assume it's 42, so that will be 4.2. So it's going to say, hey, that's lower, so we're going to apply 23. But that means that, we apply a beautiful 23 additional healing and spell damage to our entire party whenever our summon is critting, and it lasts for 45 seconds. So it's just going to be a party-wide buff, which, is something that I really like, especially since we're also giving a party-wide buff with the HP increases and stuff from the imp. So we're just buffing everyone around us, which I like being a party supporter while I'm DPSing, because I don't know, like it just feels nice to make sure everyone's, doing the maximum they can do. So that's one I wanted to pick up, and I'm going to look into the other ones and see which one I want to pick up as well. Hope it's not like on the other side of the world again, because I didn't pre-plan this. I returned home. I just went to the shop real quick. I wanted to pick up myself dinner, and I wanted to get this this nice protein bar over here, which I do really enjoy. They're quite filling and they're nutritious and stuff. But the first thing I hear when I put my headphones back on is the nice sound of the ferryless rain coming down on this beautiful little outpost. So, you may be wondering, why is he in ferryless again? Well, 2 reasons. Reason number 1 is that there is a rune here that I would like to get. The second reason is that there is also a fish here that I would like to get. And of course, we have had the Savage Coast Blue Sylvan in our inventory for quite a bit. I would like to get it out of my inventory, but before we can do that, we have to make the inventory mess a bit worse by catching more fishes. So I'd like to slowly get that one done as well, so that we can clean things up a little bit. And as we approach 50, I would like to have those, side things done, which is also why I'm now looking to get these runes a little bit more, so that we can actually, contribute more and more as we get towards the harder content. So, I'll see you guys in a bit. Alright, so from my understanding, this is where we can catch the fish. Now, the one thing that I forgot to do is I forgot to pick up the bait stuff. So I'm hoping the fishes aren't too high level here, that I can actually fish them up easily. So I guess we'll figure that out in just a moment. Yeah, 4 fishes got away in a row. So I guess I will need some bait. But that's really unfortunate, because I don't have any on me. So I guess I'll have to see if there is a fishing NPC somewhere in this map. So I was just a bit of an idiot, because I wanted to look up the fishing NPC, and I'm like, okay, let me Google this real quick just to make sure I know where it is. It told me there was a town over here. So I'm like, well, okay, sure, a bit weird, there's a town over there as well, but sure, whatever. So I go over here, and I think I spent about 15 minutes running around, dying to level 48 mobs, like achieving absolutely nothing. Then I realize I'm looking at a Cataclysm map, or a Cataclysm WoW head page, as opposed to the classic one where the town was still here. So I guess after Cataclysm, maybe this stuff like sank or something, and then they rebuilt their town over here, something like that. But okay, I guess we head to the town we have been to multiple times now. So yeah, let's pick up some fishing lures there, because I need them, otherwise I can't fish. We jump off the ship. I've never done it before, but I wanted to try that. Alright, fishing supplies. Oh, what is this? Aqua Dynamic Fish Attractor. So the bright baubles, they give me 75 fishing for 10 minutes. And then the Aqua Dynamic Fish Attractors give us 100 for 5 minutes. So it's probably best for short bursts of fishing, because they're quite expensive to buy. Also, it says 1, so I guess I only buy 1 of these. So what I'll do in case I need them is I'll pick up... Oh, you can only have 1 of them. Oh, is that what the 1 means? Like you can only buy 1 of them or something? Is that like a daily buy, or I can only have 1 in my inventory? And you know what? Just in case, I'll pick up a full stack of bright baubles. Might as well have them on me. Alright, and now we go all the way back. Alright, so for you guys, it's been probably less than a minute or so. For me, it's been a very long time. So we're back. Time to start fishing and see if we can fish up the 1 fish that we need. I don't know what it's called anymore, but I guess we'll find a fish of some kind. I think the name Foralis was in there. Oh, Foralis Ahi. There we go. Quest item. And it's also an offhand. So I can equip it, and we can both... Actually, let me get on the road where I can actually see it properly. Alright, here we go. Look at this cool offhand fish we got here. Okay, well, re-equip my gear. Keep the fish. I'll just auto-sort. There we go. Alright, that is done. Now, for the rune stuff, where I'll have to look up where it is, but I think it's somewhere around here as well. Alright, this Grim Totem chest over here, I think is the thing we need. There's a mob on the floor though, but oh, he's dead. He's dead and deceased, so he's not feeling too well. So we can open this chest up, and we get the Grim Totem necklace. Combine the collected reagents into a fragile staff that can end undying slumber. A necklace collected from a deceased Grim Totem shaman. Alright, cool. I was half expecting him to come back to life and try and kill me. Alright, so this seems to be their home. I will not engage them. I will keep chilling. I think the thing I'm looking for is somewhere around here, but I have to be very careful because there's quite a lot of mobs here. Nobody else to help me out, and if I get swarmed by 2, maybe I'll live, but the moment 3 pop up, I'm just dead. I think I found them. Here we go. The Woodpaw Bag. Alright, so we get the Broken Woodpaw Staff. Combine the collected reagents into a fragile staff that can end undying slumber. Part of a staff collected from a deceased Woodpaw mystic. And I think I can combine these 2 now. Yes, I can. And I get the Diseased Nature Staff. Use. Awaken the current target from undying slumber. The staff is barely held together, but the ancient magic within may still be of use. And we now have to bring this to go to a diseased forest walker, and we have to go and awaken it. So I'm gonna go find that mob, and then I think after that we're done. Oh, here we go. Diseased forest walker. This is the thing I think I need. So I wake it up from its slumber by using the staff. And then I think I'll have to fight it, probably. Yeah, here we go. Okay, I was kind of scared it was going to be very strong, like an elite or something, but this seems perfectly fine. Alright, this is definitely meant to be soloed. Good. There we go. It is dead. Rune of Pandemic. So guys, this is the one that I wanted. For anyone unaware, let me break down what it does. I like how it insta-respawns for anyone else to use as well. So we can teach the engraving of Pandemic. Now, Pandemic, the reason I want to get this is a couple different reasons. One is, of course, that I think it's quite strong. It looked quite strong. I haven't really looked up what is like best in slot and stuff. I just kind of look through them and see like, hey, which ones do I think I will enjoy leveling with and which ones sound good. And I guess I'll see whether I need to go grab some of the like meta ones later, but this is fine. But one of the reasons I wanted to grab this one is because we don't have anything for our head yet. So I don't have to give anything up to be able to run this. And it's just a pure upgrade. And it says, periodic damage from your corruption, unstable affliction, curse of agony, immolate, curse of doom, and siphon life abilities can now be critical strikes. So, we of course use curse of agony and corruption. I don't think there's an internal cooldown or anything on it. So this just means that our curse of agony and our corruption can now crit. And I'm not sure how critting works with dots. I'm assuming it means each individual tick now has a crit chance. And I'm wondering if that is the crit chance of our character's, well, actual crit chance, or if it has like its own crit chance to calculate it upon. But regardless, we have crit chance now on our dots, which is amazing. We also have Withered Touch, 75 shadow damage inflicted every 10 seconds, and a mana leech. So I guess we'll have to just wait until it's done. I'm actually not sure if we out-generate that. We might. I think we... Okay, 1384. Do we drop under 1384? Yes, we do. So slowly we are dying. Okay, good to know. I mean, it's only 55 seconds left, so we should be good. Anyway, let's engrave Pandemic into our headgear. See, good thing we got headgear, guys, because otherwise I would not have been able to run this. Alright, that is Pandemic. That's 2 more runes in the bag. You know, I like doing this now because now I have access to everything. And I can just kind of pick and choose which ones I want. And this is fun, you know. It's a bit of a collection thing now. We're slowly getting into that end game, guys. It's exciting. Let's just find a random mob and see if we can get some crits on our dot abilities. Alright. There's a Grolok Ape over there. Ape, you are mine. I will have Cho'Gath not attack. And we'll just see if we see some crits. 64. So I think crits have... Yeah, I think that was a crit. 64. Now, the crits are like the big ones, right? Like they like pop out. That one, 94. There we go. 136. Bam. 128, 136. Big crits, guys. Okay, that is just a pure upgrade. That is really nice to have, because that's actually going to make my clear, just overall, much better, I think. And it's also going to up my DPS in like raids and stuff by quite a lot, because I'll always have those dots just ticking away and critting. So that's really cool. I love that. You know, these runes probably make the game so much easier if you properly play with them, which I haven't really done too much besides Haunt, really. But yeah, we now have the Demonic Pact to improve spell damage from people. You know, I'm going to help the casters out a lot. And we have the crits on the dots. Ah, great. Okay, let's see which one I want to grab next.